Okay, this is a quick overview of deployment. Hails from left to right. Lion Chariot, 5 Illyrian Reavers with a Mage, level 2, Silver Wand, 5 Lothern Seaguard, full command, shields, 5 Lothern Seaguard, full command, shields, Prince, Star Dragon, and Armor of Calidor, 20 Spearmen with a Prince and a BSB, Prince, Griffin, and Star Lance with Dragon Armor, and that's it. 10 Phoenixes, 10 Swordies, Mage, 2 half-ball throwers. That Mage is a level 2 with Sea of Stuff, Safari, and 15 archers. Over here we have the Fimir army. We have that guy there who's a Spider Rider. He's joined a he's actually a Dyrok for a Fimir army. These are Forest Goblin Wolf Riders, which are my Bog Riders. That is a Daemon, which is a Bloodletter of Khorne standing on a pillar, which is one of my heralds for my Bloodletter army, but that is filling in for a Mira. Here is a 10 man unit of Fimir Fim Warriors, another 10 man unit of Fim Warriors, 10 man unit of Fianna Warriors with a another herald there, but he's being used as a Flaithmore. Here are 10 more Fimir Warriors. These are Lizardmen. Here are 3 Fomorans, 10 more Fim Warriors. Here is a Crom. That's a Vargolf being used as Crom. Here are 3 Ogres. Ogres being used as Fomorans again. Skaven, 2 units of 20 Shroll. Then another unit of 5 Bog Riders with a Dyrok. The roll is over here. Hails black and Fimir red. Fimir get the first turn, and they're going to take it back after the first turn. End of Fimir turn 1. Bog Riders moved up. Mira moved up. Everything just basically moved up. Mira, nothing got into combat. Everything marched as fast as it could. The Mira cast Pit of Despair on the Metal Swordmasters there, killing 2 of them. And that is the end of the Fimir turn 1. Okay, welcome back after High Elf turn 1. We'll start with the magic phase, because that's what happened first. That wizard cast Fury of Cain, only killing 1 guy. He rolled double ones to see how many wounds he did, or hits. These guys lost 1 guy to Flames of the Phoenix. Then combat happened. Chariot charged in there, Dragon charged in there. That Griffin charged there where the guys are. Okay, Chariot did a crap load of wounds, did 7 wounds, and they needed double 1 to stay in combat. They rolled a double 1 on Insane Courage. Those guys passed their panic test. Dragon 1 by 1, they passed their leadership test. The dragon killed 2 and caused a wound, and these guys caused 2 wounds on the riders. Over here, combat actually was there. That's one of their dead guys killed by the prince, and actually 2 wounds taken by the prince, and he was finished off by the griffin. These guys attacked the prince, killing the prince off him. That's why I got him there. And this fled 10 inches, and they chased it 5. Over here, shooting, they lost 2 guys to shooting. Well, they lost 3 guys to shooting. That's the end of High Elf turn 1. I'll be back after Fimir turn 2. Alright, this is the battlefield after Fimir turn 2. These guys have moved up. These guys switched sides, so they went from on the opposite side of them to there. These guys moved up, they moved up, they moved up. These guys charged the Griffin, which was there. The Griffin fled off the table, and they nipped that unit there, bringing him into combat. Now the prince died, the Fim killed him, and the Crom, the Crom killed him, and the Crom actually only dedicated one attack towards the prince because he was only on 1 wound remaining, killing the prince, but the Crom had lost 4 wounds or something from the prince, which was insane, or 3 wounds from the prince and an extra 2 from the Star Dragon, so they lost combat and fled, whilst the Crom, having leadership 10, didn't go anywhere. Over here, the Shroll defeated the Lion Chariot just because of the static combat, whereas the Lion Chariot rolled a bad result, triple 1s as it fled, so it was pretty easy for both units to chase down the Lion Chariot. And as it stands, and as well through Magic, the Swordmasters lost, they went from 8 guys to 2 guys, so they lost 6 guys in the Magic phase, and that was because of pure luck, because I rolled a 6 when I rolled Choking Mists and killed 3, and I did the other spell, the Pit of Despair, killing I think it was 3, yeah, as well. So yeah, it was pretty devastating to lose a whole unit of Swordmasters to Magic, and Strength 2 Magic as well. So yep, that's the end of turn 2 for the Fimir. Back with High Elf turn 2. Thanks for watching and keep tuned. Welcome back to High Elf turn 2. Archers and the bolt throwers fired into that unit there, killing 4. Now the reason why these guys are so tough is because they have 2 wounds each. They're Fimir, and they basically live in the swamp, and they're covered in this, and they're really brutish, so that's why they're so tough. Now if you want to find out more, go on to a website, and I'll post a link in under the video, called Battlehammer. It's a website my friends and I started, dedicated to fan-made armies. So this is a list that I've come up with for Fimir that I think is balanced, and after the game you'll see why. Okay, so at the moment both races have beat the snot out of each other, so let's see what's happened. So yeah, they killed 4. Swordmasters charge, killing 3. Now the Lord killed 3 Swordmasters, that guy, he killed 3 Swordmasters, the Flaithmore, and then the actual unit champion killed 2 Swordmasters. Now here, they killed 1 Fimir warrior, causing 2 wounds, beating, and they have a standard. Obviously, Fimir actually can't take command groups, they can only take the champions. So that actually kind of balances out the fact that usually they're a lot tougher, and there's also the fact that they don't have any armor as well, and they're really expensive. 17 points for Fimir warrior. Anyway, yeah, they've killed him, they've killed each other. Those guys were overrun by them, they got beaten in combat and overrun. They moved up as a sacrificial unit, so the mage wouldn't get charged in the Lothern Seaguard, because he swapped units. Lothern Seaguard moved up. Actually, that unit was back here. They charged that unit, they fled, and now they're in that unit. Now the Crom versus the Dragon. The Crom caused 3 wounds, whilst the Dragon caused 2 wounds. The Dragon has 7 and the Crom has 8. Because the Crom is this giant, sluggish, almost invincible creature. Very hard to kill. So, that's the end of High Elf turn 2. Back after Fimir turn 3.